I don't trust you to give me the recording after.
What do you mean?
Just to be clear for the recording, I have Jichang and Jester has jokes. I know.
Yeah. You trying to find?
You know, if you're talking about the same statement I'm thinking about, we can talk about it without you sending it.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get some context to this thing. I'm just gonna...
I mean, I'll give you my problem immediately if you don't want.
Just give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. You ready?
What niggas got going on in the arena?
What's the debate, Gyro?
Y'all niggas just chilling.
Yeah. What's your issue with the statement, Gyro?
You said what?
Yeah. What's your issue with the statement, Gyro?
I don't got no issue with nobody.
Okay, can you send the statement?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, my bad.
You want to see it?
I mean, I want to see it for reference, but not the same. Yeah, so my issue presumably would be, I mean, I have a couple issues, but my main one would be. Sorry, can you stop speaking? Okay.
And I want to make it clear, the Samuel he's talking about isn't even the. He didn't even know how strong. Like, he's talking about a Samuel from prior that he saw. So we don't even. So this Samuel now is probably stronger than whatever he saw. Much stronger because he's much. It's the case because you.
I don't know about that.
Hold on. You don't want to. You don't want to get gunned on that point. So I'm gonna hold you to that point. That Samuel that we're seeing now is much crazier than the one that fought Jin Young saw when he had him strapped down to the chair, because he's looking at Jake and he started having a schizo moment about Gabriel Kim, which is the core of his entire obsession. And obviously the statement is, the crazier Samuel gets in this state of mind, the stronger he becomes. So this is the craziest form of Samuel that we've seen. So whatever Jin Young saw, this is stronger. And Jin Young saw that whatever Jin Young already saw, he thought he'd have a problem fighting.
Okay. Yeah, so first of all, do you think just because he was thinking of something like J. Kim's dad, or not J. Kim's dad, sorry, Gafran, I don't know why I just call him J. Kim's dad, do you think that would indicate some kind of higher level of craziness? Because I need an argument for that. Like, you're saying arbitrarily that is the core.
Wait, that's like the whole point of the scan. Like, what do you... That's the entire point of the fight.
No,
that's the
I know.
Of the fight.
I mean, the narrative is that he's crazy and he's drugged.
Yes,
not sure if that would get him to a higher level.
Here's a statement. This is the core of his craziness. Here, this is the statement.
We know that we know that the drug.
No.
Let me just
stop. Look at this. Wait, I'm gonna let you respond to this, but you're lying. Look at this. It says your body will enter a frenzied state. You'll become a fist swing machine triggered by your inferiority complex. His inferiority complex is what makes him much stronger. The person who he has the biggest beef with, the entire formalization where he got the crazy state in the first place, was when he was losing to Jake and those other guys, and it triggered his inferiority complex, and he thought that he was supposed to be the son of Gabriel Kim, which is why he went crazy in the first place. So when he sees the actual son of Gabriel Kim, yes, it made him start getting crazier and stronger. He literally starts getting stronger in the middle of the fight. Do you not remember that?
Okay, just for future interactions, can you stop interrupting me?
Can you respond to what I'm fucking saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna need it to be cordial. So I can say that Samuel's craziness would just be correlated in some way to. So not correlated. It would just be associated in a way with, or sorry, the craziness induced by the drug would be associated with the craziness which would be induced by his inferiority complex with
what is it? Can anybody understand? Bro, get the words out of your mouth.
Basically, yeah, just
get the words out of your mouth, bro. Please, bro. Get the words out of your mouth.
Yeah, the inferiority or the craziness that would be induced by the drug would just be associated with or correlated with the craziness that would be induced by seeing Gaprong or feeling the inferiority by Gaprong. But that's not to say that he's more amped by the inferiority that he feels from Gaprong or from Jake. It's just the drug is actually the thing that makes him feel inferior here.
What? No, that's
The
not.
drug is the cause here, basically. And that would be the same cause as Jin Young.
That's not what the statement is.
Well, the statement is just saying that he gets crazy with the drug. That's not the point of contention.
They probably just induced him with narcotics that put him in a frenzied state, and his strength is triggered by his inferiority complex. So the drug isn't giving him an inferiority complex because he already had it from way 200 chapters ago when he fought Johan, fought Ali Wang, and fought Jake. That's when he got the heat mode. That's like a byproduct. That hate mode is literally inferiority complex. That's literally what it is. It's an inferiority complex.
I'm just saying the inferiority he feels during the Jake fight would be caused by the drug.
That's not what the statement says.
The statement in contention is not whether or not the inferiority or the drug causes or it triggers your inferiority complex. That's not what's in contention here.
Are you tracking?
Were you talking about the first statement?
No. Look at the
second statement.
The third. Your body will enter a frenzy.
I'm sorry, that's not
your body will enter the frenzy state. You'll become a fist swinging machine triggered by your inferiority complex.
That's not what's in contention. I know what the drug does.
Yeah, the
I'm
drug
just asking you why. I don't know.
Crazy, and he gets stronger, and he's a fighting machine because of his inferiority complex.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Which is why the crazier he gets is the stronger he gets. So Jin Young's base assumption of his strength is essentially like this form that he hasn't even seen of yet, and now we see the strongest possible version because his whole beef from the beginning of the story is that he wasn't supposed to be the son of Gapryeon Kim, which is why he killed his father. You have no you don't even read this.
Yeah, I do. I'm just saying that he wouldn't really get in by that because the inferiority there wouldn't be inflicted by his kind of conscious process.
Was Jake moving him at the beginning of the fight?
Sorry?
Okay, were him and Jake boxing at the beginning of the fight?
Yeah, I don't think that indicates anything.
Okay, if him and Jake were boxing at the start and hitting each other, and then all of a sudden, because he started imagining Gapryeon Kim and started getting crazier, Jake can't even move him with a punch. Yes, he's getting amped. Either you accept that, or you admit in this call that you have some sort of like capacity of like a cow that you're not reading. I don't understand. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Wait, so you're saying that first of all, when you say boxing, I'm just thinking of the clashing exchanges when they both hit each other at the same time. That never indicates relativity in Lookism. But if you're just saying, okay, Jake moved it, well, that is true.
They indicate him getting stronger. Like,
yeah, I'm saying
even reaction.
He could be stronger. The point is, he could be stronger before while clashing with him, and then he could also like just take attacks differently. Like if he's just taking an attack on the face, obviously, it's going to impact you differently from just hitting you on the chest.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the scan you're talking about, the one where he just tanks an attack from Jake on the chest.
Yeah, Jake goes from being able to physically move him around to not even being able to move him at all.
Like, well, it's already different for that. Like the impact that would be different.
Taking a punch to the chest? You think taking a punch from Jake? You think somebody can normally take a punch from Jake to the chest, like if he double legs them, and they can just stand still and not move an inch, where Jake is like, I did nothing to him. You don't think that is them like indicating a big difference? Like, hey, this guy's getting stronger. You don't think so?
Getting stronger? No, because we don't know his level before that. I'm saying everything else you can show me before that could be explained by some kind of other thing. Like I already told you the
what other thing? If they're trading blows and they're reacting to each other, and all of a sudden in the middle of the fight, Samuel's like, I fucking hate you, and he starts molding, going crazy, and then all of a sudden Jake can't win in the fight anymore. And then they go in a flashback and explain that the crazier that he gets while he's in this form, he's gonna continually keep losing his insanity, and the more that he keeps losing his insanity, the stronger he gets. You have no evidence to prove your claim.
Yeah, I told you the issue.
Stop talking. Every single thing that they talk about is pointing to my argument. I don't know what you're saying.
I told you the issue that is you can't backscale, Samuel getting stronger off of the previous exchanges because they don't actually indicate any sort of relativity or they don't actually establish scaling for Jake.
I disagreed with that.
Well, I told you,
and it even goes beyond. And it even goes beyond that. It's not. It's beyond. You're the one that has the burden of proof. Like, what are you're asserting?
You're saying that. Okay, since this guy backscales, since this guy has since this guy
That's not even
Samuel
the
has
real
better,
argument.
since this guy has better scaling or has better showings that he did before, then he just probably got stronger. I could probably agree to that, but I just don't agree that the showings are better. I don't think he shows anything beyond or below relativity before.
What about the statement is, hey, your inferiority complex is your strength, and the more frenzied you become, the stronger you're gonna get. What about that implies in the fight where we can literally see him losing his sanity more and more, literally completely losing his mental state, which is what is the frenzy? What about this statement correlates to him not getting any stronger? Can you like give me the argument?
Well, I
for
don't
that?
think I already told you that would be induced by the drug. That would be induced by him seeing gap wrong. He was already at that stage.
Wait, so Gyro, is he getting stronger? Yes or no?
No. He would get stronger by the drug.
Wait, you're in. Wait, bro, Gyro.
I'm not saying. Hold on, I'm not saying.
You're not understanding.
Baseline.
Because he's on the drug.
Yes,
the drug is making him crazier. And Jin Young says verbatim, the crazier he gets, the stronger he gets. Verbatim. So I'm asking you, hey, is he getting stronger in this fight continually from the beginning to the end of the fight? Or are you asserting that he is the same strength for the beginning of the fight to the end?
Well, I'm telling you, yes. You would have to prove that there's a kind of correlation there.
So you don't think Jake makes a distinction between Samuel at the beginning?
The Samuel at the start of the fight was already drugged Samuel. Like, he's already induced by the
I understand, but the point is that drug Samuel continually is losing his insanity more and more. What's your contention?
Yeah, I told you.
What's your evidence for that?
You haven't.
I did give evidence for that.
Okay, do you want to conclude?
Are you stupid?
No, not really.
What's my argument?
I'm not going to repeat anything to you. We can just conclude.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Do you want to conclude, retard?
So wait, what about wait? Is this guy okay? Bro, okay, what about wait, Gyro, what about Jake reacting to him at the beginning of the What the fuck? What about Jake reacting to him at the beginning of the fight and can't react to him at the end of the fight? Do you not understand? Do you actually want to conclude right now?
I told you that never indicates relativity. Look at him. That's what you're supposed to prove.
Okay, what's your evidence for that?
Well, presumably you'd have to prove that. But
for example, don't burden shift. Yes, you're asserting it. Don't burden shift. What is your evidence for that? Show me an instance of that. That's a burden shift of fucking destruction. You're dumb. Don't stop. Retard is not an argument. Retard is not an argument. That's not an argument.
That's me negating a presupposition that you're making, but it can also show instances of that. Like, for example,
no, you're saying I'm saying these two people are clashing. Okay, you're saying that people clashing is not into relativity.
Johan and Gun were clashing.
But we know Gun's not trying. We know Gun's not trying.
Okay, all I'm saying is, I mean, do we? How do you know he's inputting more power?
How do we not know Gun's not trying?
I mean, when I say not trying, I mean he's inputting. When I say not trying, I mean he's inputting less power before, and now he's inputting more power now. So that would explain the clashing, quote unquote.
Okay, so you think Gun is going all out against Daniel in that clash?
No, that's not what I said, retard.
Okay, you're not understanding. Just because they're clashing, there's like extenuating context to them not being on the same level. That's his teacher. We understand this.
Dude, we understand
Gyro, we understand from the entire part that Gun. I don't know why this guy is not making any arguments.
Bro,
Gyro.
Okay.
From the entire part, there's extenuating context that lets us know Gun isn't even trying against Daniel because at the end of it, he's like, I'll give you 55 points. I'll give you like 55 points. Like, you're not making an argument.
That's not the contention.
But that's not evidence for people clashing not being relative. That's what's in question right now.
We just, without assuming anything about Gun's power output, we just say that this guy clashed.
But they gave us the context,
and then he just fucking bodied him later. Obviously, he's not going all out.
Bro.
But doesn't mean that he's using more power after the clash. The whole point.
We know Gun stands still to get punched on purpose.
Then that would just negate my position. But we don't.
Okay. What about people punching each other 2 times and a guy takes a knee? He's like, I can't keep trading punches. This guy, I can't keep up. What about that implies like that was a real clash of strength?
I mean, we just see them clash. I don't know what to tell you.
That's not an argument. That's not an argument.
When I say clash, hold on. When I say clash, I just mean they hit each other at the same time. That's what I mean clash. And that's what Samuel and Jake did.
But that's not relevant to what I'm saying here. Here they're double legging each other. Stop talking. They're double legging each other. They're like reacting to each other. Stop. They're reacting to each other, and like it looks relative on panel. It looks very relative, right? And then all of a sudden, when there's like a shift in the narrative, and then we get a flashback to a Jin Young explanation about his insanity, Jake can't react to him anymore, and he's getting like thrown around like willy nilly.
Just went full circle. We can conclude.
It really didn't. Do you have any other evidence? What's your evidence for? Yes, what's your evidence for clashes and implying relativity?
Dude, again, that's your presupposition. I gave you my
extenuating context.
I gave you twist.
Okay, do you have an argument?
I mean, I need your argument. The fuck? I gave you twist.
The argument. You made a claim, and you're not evidencing it.
No, you didn't. What was the argument?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious, retard.
I'm asking you for your evidence for the clashing not being relative.
Okay, we concluded.
Okay, so you just didn't fulfill your burden of proof, so you lose. All right. And then record.
Okay. Sure. Do you want me to scale?
What?
Do you want me to scale it?
Go ahead, let's go.
I mean, hold on. Yeah, sure. Are you fine with Jichang being relative to older league?
No.
Also, I'm not losing. Yeah. I mean, we just see that Jichang is both able to tag and react to older league, so he's probably relative.
He's able to tag and react to. He two-tapped them.
Who, elite?
Yeah, Jichang thought in a 2v1 he wouldn't beat him.
That's fine. He can still be relative.
He got OR'd out by a guy that he's relative to, right? Does that make any sense? How does that follow?
I don't think. Hold on. Do you think OR just connects to your power? That's dumb.
Yes, he thought in a 2v1 just from taking a look at this guy. Yes, you can make gauge in somebody's strength and look at them from taking a look at somebody.
We know on screen they're relative.
If they're strong. What's your argument then?
Yeah, I told you. We see that he both reacts and tags him. Which
you think he scales to him? You think he scales to him? Yeah. Okay,
I think they're also.
How does he scale to him if Jichang thought in a 2v1 with somebody else he wouldn't be able to beat him? All he thought he could do was waste time. He doesn't think he's
actually. I'm not even sure if he thought that. He just said, "Hold on, can you send me the film?" I'm not even sure.
Go get your evidence, bro. Just go get your own. Yeah.
You said that. You said that he was scared out of it 2v1. I'm not even sure that's what happened.
You're saying that's not the case, so show me.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm saying that because I'm not remembering the statement properly. Can you send it?
So you don't remember the scan you're arguing over? How does that make any sense?
Well, I'm gonna continue arguing over it when you send it. Because I'm not sure about the scan. Okay. You're saying the scan says something, and you're not trying to say it actually says something. Okay, great.
I'll pull it up. What is it? Oh, holidays.
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
440? Yeah, I have the same right here. The fuck? There we go.
Okay, can you send it in like documentation?
Here we go.
Yeah.
He says, "We can't beat him," and then Jichang says, "I know, so go." That's the statement.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Yeah.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
It's a statement.
Okay. Okay. And just to be clear, you think that, or like I asked you before, do you think or just correlates to powerfully?
Just read, bro. That's not even my full argument. Can you? That's not even my. Just respond to what I'm actually saying about him not thinking he could 2v1 him. Then we can talk about the report after.
Well, if he doesn't actually know his fighting capabilities personally, then he would just go off aura. And if aura doesn't actually correlate to your fighting power, then this wouldn't be relevant.
You think, bro? Are you serious?
No, I'm not fucking serious, retard.
Okay, you're an idiot or something. He's making an adjustment off this guy's like presence, right? You don't think they could gauge presence of people who are strong? I'm asking you that.
That's not what I'm asking.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yes, I think so. Yes, I think.
You think so? Okay, if you think they can, and they look at him, they think they can't 2v1 him, then what's your point here?
I'm asking you whether or not it actually correlates to his full power or his actual power. Like it can be associated to some degree. Old elite. We don't actually know if it actually correlates to it. Or actually fully reflects it.
And what's your basis for that?
I'm saying we don't know that. I'm asking you to
I'm talking about at the moment. People's strength at the moment. They know he's gotten weaker. They can see the guy has one arm.
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking.
Okay, yes, they think even a weakened elite, they can't beat. Are you serious?
Dude. Okay, that's not what I'm asking at all. That's not relevant.
I think you're confused, bro.
Okay, I'm totally confused. Okay, do you want to conclude?
Okay, what are you responding to?
I'm responding to whether or not Jichang's opinion of his aura actually correlates to his fucking strength. If it doesn't correlate to his strength, then we can just say, okay, he thought he would lose in 2v1, so he probably loses. That's just irrelevant.
Yeah, yes, I'm saying even if elite was weakened and with one arm, they don't think he could beat him. So I'm saying that this is an analysis of present elite. I'm saying this would correlate to his strength right now. Yes, I'm saying this would correlate to his strength right now. Yes, they've made the assessment. Chang's whole thing is that he's a strategist fighter and he makes assessments based on what he sees, right? So if he looks at this guy, he knows about Elite's lore, he knows about what he's done in the past, and he sees that Elite's got significantly older, right? And he sees that he's missing an arm, and even with this in mind, he still doesn't think he could beat him.
Okay, that's not what I'm asking. Like he can know that he got weaker, but like if fucking Mike Tyson got arbitrarily weaker, doesn't mean I can now beat him. Like I can still think this Mike Tyson is like scary as fuck.
What's your scaling?
Even if I beat him badly, then that doesn't matter.
The fuck? What was that? Oh my goodness, what was that?
Sorry?
What?
Did you say something? Like I just responded.
Okay.
I told you I can think that
I don't know. I
can be like a deep fucking strategist. I can be like a very smart strategist.
Yes.
And like see an old weakened Mike Tyson and just say, oh, this guy's a fucking beast because of his prime, whatever. Even though I don't even think that's what Jichang is talking about. I need some kind of argument for that. But yeah. Let's say I'm like some kind of deep strategist. I can be some kind of deep strategist. And I'm just saying, okay, even though this guy's weakened, whatever, even though I view this guy as some kind of weakened version of himself, I'd still lose to him. That's still going off of your aura to a sense. It's still just kind of question begging.
Yeah, I'm saying that his analysis of his current strength at this time is probably correct based on like what he is and what he's looking at.
Yeah, where is it probably?
It's not just aura. It's just information of reality.
The only information he has is that he got weaker. He never saw Jichang fight. Sorry, not Jichang, old elite or elite, prime elite.
He probably has a gauge of how strong elite would be.
Okay, where's it probably coming from? Like, where's the evidence?
The guy from Gyro Chang?
That he told him that he's fucking strong. That's not a gauge.
Not that he's just fucking strong, like what he's capable of. He probably makes an analysis.
That's not a fucking gauge. How are you supposed to grasp something?
I can't debate, bro. Oh my god.
I know you can't, retard.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking to you, bro. But
okay, thanks.
That's not what I'm talking about. Whatever.
Okay, do you want to just like conclude or like?
Hey, what is your? You don't even have a point.
This is such a terrible look. You're so fucking dumb. Okay, do you want to conclude?
Give me a second. Bro, you're not even making a point, bro.
Dude, okay.
Are you serious?
This is such a terrible beating.
A terrible beating, bro. For sure. So what's your scaling? What's your scaling for Jichang's elite?
Yeah, I just told you he reacts to him and then he damages him.
Show me.
Okay, sure, 1 sec. 1 sec. That was. Alright, let's go, chat. Anyways. 1 sec. Big Jichang, man. Hold on. 1 sec. 1 sec. I checked documentation. 1 sec. I'll send it right now. Well, I'm not sure if you want to agree with. Sorry, I'm not sure if you want to disagree with him being able to damage him, but actually interesting.
I don't think he damages him. I don't think he actually damages him.
Well, we see that he has visible damage after his attacks.
To what degree? Nothing significant.
I don't know. We just know that he can damage him.
Okay, yes, I could put like a little cut on like some guy like this demonstrably stronger than me. Why does that mean like I scaled to him?
Because I cannot damage you. Like, what's up?
If I punch you, if I punch you and all I gave you was a paper cut. Like for example, like Iron Man punching Thanos and all he gave him was a paper cut, and then Thanos flicks him and one shots him. Does he skeleton?
Like in some way, yeah, he's able to damage him.
If that's the skill you're talking about, then not really. That's not what we're talking about. Okay.
Given relevant information, obviously fucking Thanos or whoever the fuck you use an analogy would be way stronger. But we know that Jichang is also able to we know that Jichang is also able to take Elite's attacks just like Elite is able to take his attacks. And given that the visual damage would be around similar level, he just takes it on screen. What the fuck? Given that
he's actually visually damaged.
I'm not done speaking.
But he's given actually visually damaged. You know that, right?
Given, yeah, so is Elite. Do you not think Elite was fucking visibly damaged?
Okay, not to any significant degree. He was though.
He was damaged he was damaged to literally the same degree as Jichang was, and both took each other's attacks.
Wait, prove that. Just prove that. Prove that. That's not true.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll say the same degree is that they're both able to continue fighting given the damage that both output on each other. So it's not relevant enough to actually take each other down, but it's relevant enough to damage them visibly. So given that all other information,
just show the evidence, bro. Just show the evidence. Just show the evidence. Just show the evidence, bro. Because I don't think he's damaged at all, even after he took an entire barrage. Like you can't even show me any actual real visible damage on the guy.
I feel I can. What the fuck?
Yeah, go ahead, show me.
Shit. 1 sec. What chapter is the fight? It's like 440-ish. What's like? Also, just to add on, Elite also says that he would just be capable of. Sorry, his attacks are a threat if he didn't dodge. 1 sec. Yeah, 1 sec. Yeah, okay. So I think the best actual showing of the coloring or the bruises were during the barrage. So even after like one neck slam, that presumably the damage wouldn't be directly impacted on his face. The damage there would probably be like from the wall or something. Elite still has like visible miscoloring to his face, so I think that would indicate him. I didn't know, Chad, my bad. Or I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying he sliced him in his neck, and he has like some small bruising after like Jichang gave his all trying to end him, and then didn't do anything. Right? He's still standing. He's still perfectly okay. Wait, stop. Let me respond. So yeah, he's still standing, and he's perfectly okay. And then they get into a battle of strategy. By the way, like they don't actually skill cheat in speed at all because he had to trick him just to hit him in the first place. And then when Elite gets to him and hits him with a barrage, right? Even after the foot draining thing, because that just stuns lock somebody for a bit, he just violates him.
Yeah, that
like in one tap.
It doesn't back skill to Jichang. And he doesn't even one tap. He did like a whole barrage, like you said, and
he barraged him. And he just overwhelmed him completely and just put him.
His body was weakened there. But
for a moment, prove that weakens you for the entire fight. It drains your strength for a moment. That's what.
We just know that it drains you for some arbitrary time. I'm not sure if you can't say that the nerf would just stopped, then you would be able to backskill this because you're asserting a relationship between bad Jichang. You're asserting a relationship between bad Jichang and bad Jichang.
Gyro. I'm literally saying that the only other time that we saw this, we literally saw the way it worked. Like we stunned James Lee for a moment and he got a hit off James Lee. That's as much as he was weakened for.
We didn't get a timer on it. Also, that's a different character. You can't backskill that. That's a different character with a different character relation. So if I like obviously like if
it's supposed to be a durability negating attack unless you're saying the function of this is different some type of way.
You just said something retarded. If a fucking toddler like hits my solar plexus, obviously that's not that should weaken me or that should hurt me. Obviously, that's not going to weaken me to the same degree. Fucking Mike Tyson just gut punches me in my solar plexus like a fucking cannon. That's not the same. Because our relation in strength is fucking going to be different. You can't just say this and say, okay,
that's not analogous to this at all. That's not analogous to this at all.
Yeah, it is. You're just saying that these two characters' relations.
Okay, we have a durability negating attack. Durability is the durability of a character is not relevant on this point.
No, it is. It is because
it's not. It's a durability negating attack. It has nothing to do with durability. Like nobody gets past this.
Wait, hold on. You said it has nothing to do with durability. Okay, so if I can't damage the top of your foot, you think it would still get weakened by the attack?
Apparently, the top of your foot is a weakness for everybody in Lookism, like universally.
Wait, no. If I can't damage it at all, if I can't damage impacted, do you think I would get weakened by attack?
If you were an ant, sure, but that's not the context of what I'm talking about.
No, that's not what I'm asking. It's yes or no. Do you think if I'm unable to damage the top of your foot,
tracking.
I would not? It's a yes or no question, retard.
Who in Lookism is unable to damage the top of somebody else's foot?
That's not what I'm asking you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's not relevant if that's not the case in Lookism.
Okay, so you think, regardless of your AP, regardless of the force you're outputting on the top of your foot, the impact will always be the same?
Yes.
Okay, what's the argument for that?
There's no durability on top of your foot. You just get your strength range.
What? You think there's no force that your foot is outputting on attack?
According to Lookism, there's no durability on top of your foot. You just
get your strength range get punched in. I mean, no. Obviously, your foot holds some durability, but it just says that it's a weak point. So getting damaged in the foot would probably weaken you more than a regular attack would. But that doesn't mean that there's no fucking durability on the foot.
It just drains your strength. That's what they're saying. That's what they're talking about.
Sorry? Can you repeat that?
You lost?
I didn't hear you. Can you repeat what you said? Can you repeat what you just said?
Have you not been tracking me the entire time?
Can you repeat what you just said like 10 seconds ago? Like I've been asking for 3 times. No, you said it one time. I'm confused. Okay, can you repeat it? Just to be.
I'm saying in Lookism, I think it's like this universal thing where you don't have durability on top of your foot. It's just like a weak point for everybody.
Yeah, it can be a weak point. That's compatible with what I'm saying. I need an argument for that.
It's not comparable because you're saying you have to have some set AP.
Wait, so what's the contradiction with it? What's the contradiction with it?
You have no evidence to prove your position. I do.
That's not what compatible and non-compatible is. If you're saying something is not compatible with my position, you're saying there's some kind of contradiction. Tell me.
What?
If you're saying something is not compatible with a position, you're saying that something about the given thing would be contradictory with the position at hand. That's what compatible and incompatible means in philosophy, at least.
Well, I said it was universally consistent in Lookism for them.
Yeah, I'm not for the argument for that.
I just gave the argument, the James Lee statement and the charge.
No, it just shows. Oh my god, dude! It just shows that it's a weak point. That's not what I'm asking you.
It's not just a weak point. That's not what I'm arguing.
Okay, you're not actually arguing for anything here. You're just saying it's a weak point, and somehow you're inferring from that it's like some universal, like the same weakness.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it's just a weak point. I'm just saying it's this completely durably negating attack that if you hit somebody, they're just gonna get stunned for a second.
Yeah,
I think regardless what you are, everybody in Lookism has some set AP. If somebody allows somebody to hit them in the top of the foot, they're gonna get stunned.